Everyone on a count of 3, just scream, alright? 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's poppin', everybody?
Ray. Talk.
Ray.
I don't think you're alive anymore. I think you're just a bunch of like air movements. Can you only communicate through like hitting your mic right now?
What?
Only able to communicate.
What is going on? I don't get it. Why it wasn't picking up my voice at all?
Oh, all right, we're good.
I didn't do anything, and now
It's good now.
All right, whatever. I'll take it.
All right, that's
Sure.
part of the intro. Hey, everybody.
What's up, gamers?
Welcome to episode 6 of KAW Podcast with Coleman. Say
Hello.
hello. Hey. Young Coleman. What's up, man?
I'm
boy.
great. I'm doing excellent. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing pretty mediocre.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
my boy.
Excellent. See, Ray knows where it's at.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Just gaming.
So I got my coffee here. We're about to
It's
hit
black
it.
coffee. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a hashtag black coffee?
No.
That's
Hashtag
right.
black coffee.
Squares.
Now we know it's
Yeah.
been a while since the last episode of KAW Podcast, but today we have a very special episode. We have exciting topics such as why can't there be zombie Jews in Call of Duty World War II?
Yeah. You better get excited.
Yeah.
No, let's start with Frankie McDonald getting hacked.
Okay.
So
Okay.
some
Yeah,
Frankie
yeah,
idiot,
McDonald was
Moving on.
compromised.
like 6 months ago, some idiot hacked Frankie's account and started posting his personal information.
Oh yeah, they doxed
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
wasn't
awful.
his name like not actually Frankie?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like
It's
it doesn't
Frankie.
matter.
Or, that's his middle name. It's Frankie.
Yeah, that's not his real name. Exposed.
What a liar.
Yeah. Well,
But
anyways,
yeah,
like,
that's terrible. Don't do that ever to anyone.
you have to
Because
be
he has
such
like
a
a throwaway
low
first name.
level human to do that. Such a good man.
Especially Frankie. He's the best. He's the goodest boy.
He's
Yeah,
the best boy.
but the
How
very
could you
next
do
day
that?
he got his account back and everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, didn't the guy like send like bomb threats to like airports and stuff?
It's horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all resolved now. So
Yeah.
it was a good
So that's-
boy. Good boy move.
Yeah, we didn't. Honestly, we didn't need to talk about it, but hey,
Yeah.
we
It's
did.
just the theory.
You're welcome. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what's going on with the
That's
mic,
what I
honestly. It's so weird.
This is premium audio quality right here. Yeah.
Only on the KAW podcast.
Dude, you're listening to the 555 radio.
Let's
Flappy
move on to
radio.
the next.
Oh my god, that's gonna blow out my ears.
That's part of the experience.
This is the one and only KAW podcast, boys and girls. Welcome.
What is this?
Ray?
I don't know what's going on.
What happened? Are you being dragged out of your household? Where are you?
Everyone's like rubbing
Oh
against
my
the
god.
concrete.
You're being
Hello?
dragged out. You're clawing at the ground to keep to keep yourself still.
Help me,
There's
guys.
Oh, we're back.
Well,
Ray's back. Hold on, say
Ray,
something.
talk, speak.
Hello. What's wrong with it?
Okay,
Very
now it's
good.
normal.
You're good. Alright, excellent.
Talk again. What? No.
Oh, why
You're
is
gonna
it?
listen. You're gonna play this back later, and you're gonna be laughing your ass off.
Yeah,
Are we good now?
we're good, yeah.
Yeah, you sound good.
Alright, let's move on to topic number 2. How about that? Why can't there be zombie Jews in World War II? Yeah, that's a fun topic.
I was pretty
Probably.
sure. Or at
Why
least
is this a
I heard
topic?
it going around. I think it was because like the German government or whatever makes it like illegal to depict like Nazis in like any sort of like media now because of World War II. I think.
But
But were there swastikas in like the old ones? I don't.
They got rid of swastikas in the multiplayer, but single player has them.
They never
Oh, it
did
does?
Jewish zombies. That was never a thing. It was Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it was originally like Nazi zombies, but I guess they like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah,
Yeah, like that.
There's no longer really Nazi zombies anymore.
Yeah, it's.
I think they still call it Nazi zombies though.
I don't know. I haven't played Call of Duty in like 4 years.
I don't think anyone has.
No.
Yeah. I don't. Who cares about Call of Duty?
No, that is true.
This is the worst topic. Alright.
On to the next.
On to the next one.
Here's a Jeff.
Metroid
Samus Returns.
What do you guys...
I have my own personal opinion on it. It
Go
is a
for it.
girl. We do not need them in gaming.
Yeah.
My work
No,
will never
just
be
get rid of
done
all
until
women
every
and minorities
minority
in
and
gaming.
woman is
Yeah.
out of gaming.
BLT community.
Yeah. Dude, you're offending the Kentucky Fried Chicken community. How dare you.
KFC.
Dude.
The A B C D E F G.
So anyways, the
H
game's
I J
good.
K 23.
I put like 7 hours into it. It's pretty good.
It takes a full year to say the entire name
Yeah.
of it.
Anyway, the game's good. That's all. That's it.
All right,
I
next.
haven't played it yet, but I haven't even seen any reviews for it. Have the reviews been good?
Polygon gave it a 9, but who cares about Polygon? They gave Bayonetta 2 a 7.
Ew.
Really?
Idiots, yeah.
Wow.
Couldn't even play. Oh, here's that, boys. They couldn't even play Doom right on the first level, and that brings us into our next one. Hey,
Yeah, Doom
Hey,
coming to Switch.
Doom coming to Switch.
In glorious 720p, 30 FPS.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good enough.
Wait, did they say it was gonna run
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah. It's gonna run like that. I
Listen,
still want it.
I don't.
'Cause, you know,
listen.
portable.
It's
Yeah.
worth it to be able to just take it
It's
around.
honestly like amazing that they're even able to get it to run on the Switch.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like, damn.
Like, the Switch has the power of, like, a 2006 notebook. You know?
Basically,
yeah.
it's like I think it's only like slightly more powerful than the Wii U. So
Yeah.
it's like it's basically just like slightly above Xbox 360 levels of like.
Yeah, I think it hurts like
Yeah.
between current gen and last gen.
It's
Yeah.
pretty decent. It's not that bad, but like if they could get Doom on it, I'm not complaining.
And they got a
I
Wolfenstein.
don't have a PS4
Yeah, they're doing
and I don't
Wolfenstein
have a
too.
powerful enough PC to run Doom, so I'm definitely going to be playing Doom on the Switch since that's my only way really.
Hey yo, boy, do what I do and be a loser and play on Xbox One.
I don't have an Xbox One.
But
I'm not getting Xbox One for it because Xbox One is dumb.
Xbox
Get the
One is just
Xbox One
Netflix
X,
machine.
boy. He can play that 4K Minecraft.
No,
Nobody
Yeah.
wants to pay $500 for a 4K Minecraft machine.
it's
Why
not
not?
500. It's more, isn't it?
No, it's
You can just-
500.
Oh, okay.
500.
Minecraft porn parodies in 4K. Who doesn't want it? You know?
I
Who,
don't know.
who fucking cares about 4K gaming?
I don't.
I do.
I don't have a 4K TV.
Ray does. Okay,
No,
so
I don't. I
But
don't.
like, how is that? Like, how is 4K gaming gonna look any different than a 1080p game running at 60 FPS?
Dude, there's more pixels.
It's got this extra pixels, boy.
Yeah.
Like, why am I gonna notice that from like where I'm sitting on my couch though? And why do I care?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is that the only
Anyways.
thing it does really differently?
No,
Maybe a
it,
few FPS.
It plays the
there's
same.
a lot of
so,
games
like-
that can only run on it.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
they said don't quote me on this, but I think I heard something about like original Xbox support for
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's across all Xbox One consoles.
Well, all Xboxes can play games from other ones, but that's only like recently that they did that for the Xbox One. They're like,
It's pretty dope.
I
You
see.
can play Conquer live and reloaded.
They did that thing with like
Oh, yeah.
the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility
Yeah,
that Sony still hasn't done.
I know. It's so stupid.
They'd rather charge like $20.
oh yeah, they charge you extra money to
It's like
play your game
PS
again.
Now, right? They do like a subscription service where they give you PS3
Yeah,
games.
they
It's
also
so
have like a bunch
stupid.
of PS2 games on the PS4
That-
store.
That service is
Hello.
What?
so.
it just went. Your service is.
Am I good now?
No.
Like that again.
Ah. This is running as smooth as butter.
Welcome back to the ocean.
Dude, this podcast is running as smooth as Doom is running on the Switch.
Ocean man, am I right?
Boys,
Yeah.
what?
Hello.
Ray's the ocean man.
Here and there.
Hello.
Can I not be heard?
You're good. You're
We
good.
can hear you. You just sound like
Why? Why do I sound like the ocean?
Okay, now you're back.
Okay, you're good.
Sound like my
Okay.
Minecraft Let's Play from 4 years ago.
Like, I actually
Excellent.
don't get what the problem
Oh.
would even be. Alright, let's
All
just
right.
keep going.
Anyways, next
Whatever.
topic.
It.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna see it this weekend probably. What do you guys
It.
think of it?
Oh, yeah, that's a good movie. Go check it out. I made a GIF.
Oh yeah, check out mooflaffy.com.
Sean made a very nice gif of
Yeah.
Pennywise the dabbing clown.
I spent 8 hours straight on that.
Yeah, I know.
I went insane by the end
But
of it. I couldn't
It
even
came out really
think.
well.
Think.
It came out like awesome. Alright, anyway, just me. Let's let
I
me
cheated
come
a
out.
lot for all the other frames.
Yeah.
The first frame I spent a lot of time on, but the other ones I just cheated.
You
I'm
like
about
moved
to
it
watch
to
it
the
for
light
like
room?
the 10th time. It's really good. I like it.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another
Yes.
Stephen King movie that came out like a couple
Oh yeah, like
Dark.
Tower.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't heard
I
much
didn't-
about that. I think my
I didn't-
sister...
Everyone said it was bad.
Really?
it's bad.
Yeah.
Why?
Apparently,
Well,
there's
it's, like,
only like
boring.
one scene that's good, and it's like the dude reloading a gun. And that's it.
Yeah, we saw the. We're talking about that moist beater boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
did you guys hear about the new Kingsman?
Yeah.
Oh, I just
No.
watched that.
Really?
Today.
I didn't see the
Yeah.
original.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, it has a lot of cool action sequences.
Oh, that's.
I've
dope.
heard like a bunch of people say it was bad, and then a couple people say it was good.
I say it's good.
There's
Yeah.
like a couple people I've heard say that they like actually really hated it.
If it's out, then they did a horrible job with advertising it.
I think
Yeah,
I
they
saw
didn't
But
really-
one
like
ad.
advertisements only like up until like a couple weeks before it was about to come out, and they were like,
I saw advertisements for it, but that's only because like people I know shared it around.
I mean,
Yeah.
like the church scene from the original was awesome.
Yeah, that pretty much. I think they did like a whole bunch of action sequences like that during this.
Oh, that's
I
So-
I still haven't seen the original, but I really want to.
You gotta do.
From a couple reviews I read, the second movie kind of tries to pay like way too much homage to the original, and it just kind of comes off as kind of dumb, is what I've heard. But I still haven't seen it for myself.
Well, to be fair, I haven't seen the first one in a while, but I saw a second one without that much context, and I had fun.
the final.
I think it's just like it was. I think people just thought it was like disappointing because like the first one is like everyone's favorite movie, and like the second one just
Yeah, I don't know if the second one's like better. It's not better, but I mean it's all right, you know.
yeah. I see what you mean by that.
If it came out on its own, it wouldn't have gotten like as like angry comments or whatever.
Yeah,
As bad
I saw a lot of
reviews.
sequels
It's
there.
probably just like the name and like the people behind it, because the people behind it make really good movies, like Kick-Ass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, just watch Baby Driver instead.
Dude, watch
I
Boss
still haven't
Baby.
seen that.
Is that still in theaters?
Nah.
I don't know.
I haven't
I
even
think
heard
like I
of it.
saw that like that was still in theaters at like one theater that was like 20 miles away from my house.
Nice.
That's it.
Epic.
But yeah, what's the next topic?
All right, next
PewDiePie
topic is
N-word.
PewDiePie. Yeah, PewDiePie N-word.
Yeah. What do you guys think of that?
I don't know. It was just a slip up. Like,
Yeah.
I don't. I haven't followed PewDiePie for a long time. It was kind of quiet until he just said the N-word on stream. It's like I
Yeah.
don't really care.
People are like blowing out of
I think
proportion.
anyone really cares. I think like news articles are just milking it because it's a famous person and they said a bad thing, and it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's just like stupid.
Very famous person.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think there'll be like an Adpocalypse Part 2 or anything though.
Like,
No.
it kind of
That's
bothers
already
me that it's
happening
hard
though,
art.
isn't it?
No, they just added the thing where you know that you're being demonetized now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Before it didn't tell
So
you.
they don't lie to you.
Now it just tells you, and you can appeal it.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck does YouTube still exist?
I know.
No.
Dude, everyone moved to Vimeo.
Vimeo is
Hell
like
yeah.
it tried to be better than YouTube, but it just has fucking nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daily Motion is where it's at.
Daily Motion.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can watch porn on there.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
You could watch
Let's
pirated
all move over to
movies.
Pornhub.
Yeah. Dude.
Woo-hoo!
Alright,
Epic.
let's
You know,
move
I
on.
actually wouldn't mind if like all the famous YouTubers moved to Pornhub.
That'd be awesome.
I think they'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You get
just
all
have
your
a gaming
entertainment in one
section.
place.
The gaming section of porn.
They have BBC, Big Beautiful Women, Big Beautiful Cows, Big Beautiful Witches,
and then
and
Games
gamers.
plays.
Tony Games.
What if they like force like every
Tony.
big YouTuber to record all the videos naked?
That'd be
But
awesome.
that's it. They're just naked,
Yeah.
but they still play their game.
Yeah, you'll see like fucking what's his name? I'm trying to think. What's the guy that looks like a caveman that records
Casey
a bunch of
Neistat.
vlogs?
Casey Neistat.
They forced Casey Neistat to go skateboarding on the street naked.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd cut off my left arm to see that.
That would be so good. I would
Yeah.
fucking.
Only your left arm, because you need the right one to be slapping
Yeah.
the meat. Am I right? boy?
Exactly, yeah, that's the meat
Yeah.
hand. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways,
My fingers to caress his forehead.
I have
Yeah.
an extra topic to add.
go for it, Reggerz.
All of a
Shoot.
sudden, Jeff's PC update. How are things
Oh, yeah.
going with your PC?
Well, I'm getting a computer. It's coming in like 2 weeks from now, which is I probably already have it by the time this video comes out. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
You can
Probably.
subscribe to Jeff's Steam over at.
Listen, this is gonna be the only update.
Dude,
Because next
everybody-
time it's gonna
everybody-
have it.
Ever go to Cheeseburger 906? Hey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Dude, and if anybody's wondering what a PC I got the new Dell 7577. It just came out. There's no reviews for it, and I'm kind of skeptical, but I bought it anyway.
Hell
Nice.
I
nice.
liked it. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be good then.
Yeah.
It's gonna come in. It's gonna be a cardboard box.
Yeah. It looks good though, you know.
I don't know.
It's got a GTX 1060. It looks fine. So
That's
whatever. Anyways,
Bye.
let's move on to the next topic.
Death
Note
Note.
What do you guys think of Death Note remake?
It is epic. Everyone watch it. It is best movie 2017.
It's
Wasn't
so
Death Note like an anime movie,
Yeah.
or was it an anime series?
something like that. I don't know.
It was an anime series that they turned into a Netflix show. Or not show, movie.
Yeah, that's what I
Live action.
I heard something about it somewhere. I haven't seen I'm not a big anime person. Like I have a bunch of friends who watch anime. I've seen like a couple episodes of One Piece, and that's basically it. But like, I understand that there's a certain market for that, but I really don't think that the Death Note movie did anything to cater towards that market. I think if anything, it just kind of
Just shadow over.
it's just slapped everybody.
It tried to be like something that isn't anime, even though this is clearly anime.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing? What was that movie that came out? It was like
Last Airbender,
no, it was like another anime movie that came out. Like
Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
Oh,
I'm
what?
trying to think. It was like I know the name of it. It was like I really can't think of the name of it, but it was like another anime movie that came out like earlier this year that had like some fucking popular actress playing the main character, and it was like super serious.
Oh. Yeah.
That one.
Ghost in the Shell, right?
Like she's
Yeah,
like
Ghost in
a
the Shell. That's it.
Yeah.
The same deal with Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah,
Because Ghost in the Shell is originally like an anime.
listen. At least Ghost in the Shell looked cool, you know.
It had some actual production value.
Yeah, there's obviously like effort put behind it, even
like,
if it was like not
the-
super amazing effort.
The
There's
Death
no
Note
effort
remake
behind
is
Death
just
Note,
so
though, so there's
yeah.
No,
Honestly,
reason to
like,
watch
I
it.
feel like every like Netflix exclusive show is kind of shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
boys, you excited for Big Mouth?
I'm so hyped for Big Mouth, dude. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Fucking shit, and anyone who worked on it deserves to be executed.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? There's a big controversy going around right now. Don't make fun of the animators, all right? They don't want to work on it either.
Apparently they're all Jewish.
Then
From-
why
I
are
saw
they
a
working
tweet.
on it? I have no reason to like them if they're still good.
Because what else are you gonna you're getting paid a whole bunch of money.
Do some
Yeah.
others. Fuck. Okay. Good point.
Yeah.
All right. Can we?
Let's move on.
What's next?
Alex Jones with a fidget spinner.
Yeah.
It's epic. Moving on.
Yeah. Just slap a pic of that if anybody's editing this.
It's
if
not gonna
whoever.
happen.
It's not gonna
On
happen.
screen. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Man arrested for dabbing.
Alright, so apparently,
Jeff,
according to the Step Feed article, the Saudi singer was arrested for dabbing. So after I'm reading the article right now. Oh no. Let's see. What do we got here? His name is Al Shanari. Yeah, I totally butchered that.
That's alright.
So I think the government just completely shut him down for dabbing. Because it promotes
is it
controversial.
why?
Some sort of group declared dabbing as a hate thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kept
dab
it
on
from-
him. Show that up. Show it up on the screen if you do. If you do editing. Dab on him stands for destroy all blacks,
Yeah.
oppress non-whites, and eliminate minorities.
Dab on him.
Oh my God.
Nay.
Yeah. Alright, anyways, what else? North Korea. What do you boys
Jesus.
think of North Korea?
North Korea is they were hiding some secrets. Now we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
I feel like once they do launch if they do launch a missile, it's gonna land in the middle of the ocean,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna be like, hey, you know what? We're gonna kill you for doing
You ever
that.
seen those cartoons where it's the little kid making fun of the big kid?
Yeah.
That's what North Korea is to the United States. He's gonna make fun of the big kid. Eventually, the big kid's just gonna slap him. And he's just gonna go flying across.
But the little kid has a gun, so it's a little bit more dangerous now.
Yeah, well, the big man has nice muscles.
They both have guns.
No, it doesn't matter. What matters is that they have China. Ooh.
China. I don't think China likes them.
No,
I don't think
yeah.
China fucking likes anyone.
no,
Pretty
China
bad.
doesn't.
I think China's just their own thing, and anyone else that comes in is just dumb.
Pretty much. China's so overpopulated.
They don't
It's
even like
insane.
China. They don't even like China. They let the little kids work for 2 cents.
My
I know.
aunt lives there.
And they're building iPhone X, iPhone 10. Let's talk about that, iPhone 10.
Ooh,
Oh boy, here we go. This is good stuff now.
What do you guys think of iPhone 10?
you could buy 10,000 nutty bars for
Yeah.
that money.
Record a man coming in a coconut.
Yeah. Wait, what? No, we're talking about iPhone 10. Not that yet. No, that's later.
No, I'm just saying you can do that with the iPhone 10. You can record.
Oh yeah, you can.
You're gonna have a man coming in an iPhone 10.
Yeah.
So
That makes it. That's how you get the headphone jack.
it's very
Yeah.
expensive, but everyone I know wants one, and it makes me sad.
It looks pretty cool.
You know,
we'll
I'm
see.
gonna be honest. I would want one if it wasn't fucking $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is exactly. It's the only thing that's different is it got rid of the home button, and you
Mhm.
have those.
The thing is if you delete the home button, it's oh, okay, so it's all touchscreen now.
But
But
that's
that just removes the whole touch print ID thing, which I actually use
But
quite
now
a
it's
bit.
now it's a face
And
tracker.
not only that, but since you have to swipe down to press the home button, basically you're just gonna be swiping through Instagram or whatever, and it's gonna be whoops, I accidentally did the home thing even though I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's doable. I mean, there's a lot of Android phones that are like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Android's
that's it.
probably gonna do it a lot better, and that's not me being Android's better than iPhone, because I have an iPhone that I'm using right now, and
They're both
I
the
like
same
iPhone
thing.
a lot. I think Apple makes good phones, but
Yeah.
I just don't think that the iPhone 10 is gonna.
It's they're not worth the price anymore.
No.
No, they're really not.
It's slightly more better than other phones, but it's double the price. So it's
Right.
eh.
And why would you
And-
even care? Unless you're playing
Yeah.
games
They
on
can
it.
charge the price for that because they're fucking Apple and they know that
Right.
anyone will buy anything.
Oh yeah, and here's a little fun thing about Apple: they don't like anyone repairing their products.
What?
Like a confirmed thing.
Yeah, they have certain programs. There's this mother. I saw this one repair guy who works at a computer repair shop. He showing a MacBook. He's yeah, so apparently it shows up this like this big error message. It doesn't like nothing works. Something's wrong. It doesn't tell you specifically what's wrong, so you can fix it. So you have to get this third-party like app, like illegally. This is a illegal thing. You have to download it. It tells you what's wrong, and then you can do the repair yourself for like very cheap. But if you actually turn it into like the shop, they will give you a new laptop, but not for free. They're going to charge you full price for a new laptop. So they're basically forcing you to upgrade for the most minute repairs, and you can't get it repaired anywhere else. So
that's so
horrible.
fucking dumb.
Not a fan of
This is
that.
capitalism.
I mean,
Dude,
like,
just
why
communism
why
everybody
don't they?
can-
Their stuff isn't like accessible at all. Like, I'm looking at my MacBook right now. It's got these weird screws that you probably need a $50 screwdriver for. You probably can't even get one because you probably this shit's
Oh
dumb.
my god.
yeah.
What does that sound?
Yeah, and also it's just like Macs aren't nearly as compatible with like as many things. Like if you're ever downloading like, software, it's more likely to work on Windows than
I know.
Mac. Because Mac just like I don't know, it's just like people just don't want to make stuff for it, or it's just too hard to make stuff for it, I guess.
Well, I
Yeah.
hate the
People are more
argument
used to
that's
Windows,
like,
you know?
oh yeah, Macs don't get viruses. It's because they're not like compatible with anything.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I mean.
exactly. And it's just like if you're doing like any sort of like or programming or like app design or anything like that, most of the time it's better on Windows. Like Macs are better, I would say, for like if you're doing like a lot of more like graphics, like graphic design stuff. But if you're like doing any sort of like actual like technical stuff, then I'd say that like Windows is usually better for that.
Macs are basically made for 87-year-olds who don't know how to work a computer, and it just
it's
works
like
for them.
it's like they kind of like try to oversimplify it, like with the whole Mac operating system, but it's like they oversimplify it too much, so that like people have been using Windows just are like completely just kind of like turned off by it because it's like this whole different process, sort of just like how to do stuff.
And people buy a MacBook and they put Linux on it, so like it kind of defeats the purpose.
They can't even open executable files. Fuck, I can't even pronounce that word. But
Yeah.
EXE.
Yes, that's what I'm saying about like it's just not as good for like technical stuff. If you want to like get into programming, you're basically gonna need a Windows.
But like the average person doesn't program or anything; they just watch funny, epic moments on YouTube, and that Mac does that. So
Yeah.
Dollars.
And apparently, I like Macs. I think Macs are like good computers if you're like editing stuff. Like I've edited like a bunch of stuff in like Adobe Premiere on Macs, and I definitely prefer editing stuff on Macs. But like pretty much everything else, I prefer a Windows just for like when I'm just like generally doing stuff.
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm just more familiar with Windows, and I just enjoy using them a lot better.
Yeah.
It's just more compatible with things. Anyways, let's move on to our next topic.
Yeah.
You ready?
We don't have.
So-
Oh, we have one more.
No. We have another one. Trust
This
me.
is my favorite.
All right.
one.
So today we're talking about a post made on the Today I Fucked Up subreddit called "Coming into a Coconut," and this is probably the most beautiful read I've ever read in my life. It's amazing. I'm not sure if I want to spoil it. All right, read it right now. Pause the video. Go read it. Anyways, we're gonna talk about it. So nobody else has read it but me. So I'm gonna describe it for them. So basically, this guy who lives in like an African country with a warm climate, he has nothing to jerk off with. So he has these coconuts. You know, his parents buy coconuts for him, and he's like a teenager. So he's like, oh, this is the greatest idea ever. So he carves like a dick-shaped hole in the coconut, and he just keeps going back to it to use it for his own pleasure. And then he's using it for like weeks. He doesn't clean it.
God.
He leaves
no.
everything in there. I know.
Oh no.
And then like at the end of the whole narrative here, like there's like maggots crawling around it,
Oh.
and it's trying to yeah, and it tries to crawl
Does it still
into
use it after that?
No, but like as soon as he found the maggots and they're crawling all over him, like trying to get inside of him, it's like, oh, it's horrible. It's hard to read, but it's just like,
Oh God.
I know.
Makes me want to throw up. It reminds me of the little bit of like that whole like viral like guy fucking a McChicken or whatever. It
Yeah.
was. Video that was going around like last year.
But it's just like so grotesque. Like,
Why do people like fucking food?
Yeah. I don't know.
You know, cause
Just stick their yeah.
It feels good on the pee-pee.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, that's a good story. I like that one.
It's fucking nasty.
It's like, what if someone came across it and thought it was like milk?
Oh God. Oh. That's horrible.
Oh hey! Oh, I found the coconut in your room. You didn't really use it, so I thought I'd cook up some stuff.
Hashtag pranks my little brother.
Oh my God. Anyways,
You just got punked.
You got
funny
punked on.
moves.
Oh shit.
All right, next topic. So our boy Coleman here is
Oh, we're gonna talk about me? Why?
No, we're gonna talk
Oh
about
yeah. Let's do that.
favorite
You're working
video
on
game
you're working on
soundtracks.
something.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, he is, yeah.
What did you say? I missed it. I was just kind of zoned out for a second.
Oh my
It's all good. You're working on some big boy stuff right now.
I kind of want to. I'm working on like a bunch of art stuff. I like doing art, I guess.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to work on a game, but like I'm not good at anything, so it's kind of been slow to get it up and running. So I've just kind of been doing a bunch of side stuff to sort of like prepare myself for it. 'Cause I'm just don't feel like I'm ready, so I'm just kind of sort of easing myself into it to help myself get ready, I guess. And also, it's just that's basically it.
Members of the KAW Nation, help out this boy. He needs
Donate to his Patreon.
I don't have
Donate
a
to his
Patreon.
Indiegogo.
Give me your money. I don't want it or need it.
Just send it to
Kickstarter.
Mooflaffy-PayPal.
Here's what you need to do: take $100 from your mom's purse, put it in an envelope, throw it down the sewer, and then it'll get to me.
Nice.
He is Pennywise.
It'll get it for you. Yeah. Nice.
Comes full circle.
Yeah, boy.
Absolutely. Anyways,
Uh,
one more topic we should discuss because we got big boys.
we'll try to do as you can like cut out this little middle part where we're talking, or
No,
keep it
I
in.
got-
Might be funny.
I got a funny topic. So, video game soundtracks.
Yeah, those are pretty nice.
Coleman, what's your favorite?
Everybody name them.
Coleman first.
That's a pretty hard one. It usually depends on like what sort of mood I'm in.
Yeah.
I really like a lot of the early Castlevania soundtracks,
Mhm.
but most of the Castlevanias just have like really good music. I forget the name of the composer who composed them, but I like a lot of music in that. A lot of the Mega Man games have really good music. Shovel Knight has good music. Trying to think. I just played Rayman Legends, and I thought the music in that game was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And Persona 5, and those are basically like the ones off the top of my head. There's probably more, but those are just like some of my favorites. Like I said, I'll just listen to like basically whatever, depending on what mood I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And like Rayman Legends, like those music levels are like insane.
Yeah, I know. I love the 8-bit levels.
Yeah. It's just so
Those are
cool.
my favorite because it's just like it's sort of like it's just like, okay, you did this challenge, now you have to perform it like sort of like in a sort of musical way where it's like you have to sort of go with your musical instinct since it blocks out your vision. You basically just have to do it sort of to like how the music feels, if that makes sense. So it's just kind of like a sort of interesting way to re-experience a level.
Yeah, definitely. It's a cool game. Anyways, Shawn, favorite music soundtrack for
I
video
think we should do
games?
this alphabetically. So you, Jeff,
Okay, fine.
Get roasted.
Probably like
get dabbed on.
most of the Zelda games for me, like A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time. Those have some great music. Like it's so repetitive, but like so catchy. Like as soon as you hear it, it's like this is a jam. You know, this is a bop.
My favorite song from Ocarina of Time was when you get like a fourth of a heart and then it just plays that dun dun and it's just like that fucking ringing sound that just like repeats a million times until you get another one.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
It makes you want to get health, you know?
Yeah.
It does its job.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know. That's like every video game, you know? Anyways. Alright, Shawn, what about you? Go.
Ray. He had the QRS. Hey.
Ray, go.
What?
Favorite video game soundtrack, go.
Okay, my favorite video game soundtrack is like the Animal Crossing games. I really like New Leaf.
It's pretty fair.
Because the music's like relaxing and it tickles my
Yeah.
butthole.
New Leaf's a good game. New Leaf's more of just like if you're brain dead at that specific point in time and you don't want to think about anything. Just put on some New Leaf and makes you feel all good inside.
Oh,
I couldn't really get into it. Like, it was too repetitive. It's like, I'm doing the same thing again. I'm going to this island again. I'm plucking the leaves out of the ground. You know, it's like...
I know, but it's just like, it's just a fun time.
Yeah, it's really like, you don't have to like think about it too much, and like, you know, you have to really care about it. Like,
it's definitely one of those types of games where it's like you can't just sit down and play it at any specific time. You definitely have to be in like a certain mindset and mood to play it. Like if you're like in the mood for playing like a super fucking like fast paced game and you go play Animal Crossing, of course you're gonna be disappointed.
Good point, yeah. But if you don't play it in like a year and then you come back and the whole town's destroyed. You don't play it in a year, everything's
like all fucked up and then all your villagers bitch at you and they're like, "Why did you leave me for the summer, man?"
Yeah.
Then you just don't want to play it anymore.
It's just like I don't want to fucking play this game every day. Just leave me alone.
I haven't played it in like 2 years. Anyways,
I've never played it, so they're gonna be very angry with me.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Or Shawn, go. Favorite.
Oh, I like the Doom one.
That's pretty good. 2016 or 1996?
Then, well, all of them, but the new one I really like because I'm a boy who likes the heavy music. Hoo hoo. But to contrast that, I also like LA Noir's soundtrack. Never played the game, but it has some nice music, nice smooth jazz.
Yeah.
I love it sort of like, isn't it like a sort of like 1920s setting that LA Noir is going for?
I think either 20s or 50s, whatever in between those.
Seems like 50s.
I really like that like certain time period because I just feel like it has a lot of character to it and it's very identifiable compared to like a lot of other time periods. It's just like you immediately like hear that type of music, you see those types of visuals, and like you immediately know everything. Basically,
you know the general mood of the people. You know?
Yeah, exactly, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, we should get more like 20s games, like 1920s games, because it
has a really good atmosphere. I had an idea that I kind of wanted to make a 1920s game, but I didn't have any interesting ideas for it, so I just...
Oh, hey, here, let's do a live brainstorm, live on KAW podcast.
Alright,
you're a man stuck in the shadows. You're a gangster. You're outcasted. You did something wrong. They're out to hunt you.
That's already been done before.
Yeah, let him finish.
What game is that?
Yeah.
Not a game. That's like a bunch of.
Yeah, but make it into a game. Make it creative. Exactly. I mean, how do you describe Link? Oh, you're a guy who goes on an adventure to save a princess.
Dude, someone needs to make a 1920s game with Vocaloid anime singers.
You're in the
hell yeah.
20s.
Yeah. Dude, put Hatsune Miku in 1920s.
No.
I totally will.
No.
It's gonna happen.
Right. You have something better to suggest? Go for it.
I want a game where you're in the shoes of a you're like in the 1920s police force. Your name is Max Payne.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not called Max Payne.
No, I want a game that's like.
It's called Just Cause 3.
Fuck. No, I want a game that's
called Fallout 5.
Fallout 11.
Oh wait, 4 does exist. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I never played any of the Max Payne games. I really want to.
They're really good.
I've seen like a bunch of reviews for them, and they looked like a good time. Isn't Max Payne 3 like the worst one?
Yeah. It's bad.
Isn't
Which is why they
like
didn't make
weren't
any
they
more.
were all the games developed by Rockstar, or am I just like
Yeah,
getting that wrong?
they're all Rockstar.
Rockstar makes pretty good games.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Bully, I
think
want
they-
to.
The only Rockstar games I played have been like the GTA games. I played like Vice City on the PS2, and I played GTA 4. I fucking hated GTA 4, but I liked Vice City a lot.
What's the
Did you
one with
like
Big Smoke?
GTA 5? Big Smoke. That's San Andreas.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that one.
Vice City is the one where it's like all 80s themed, and you're like sort of like in like it's based.
Isn't Vice City a DLC or something?
No, Vice City is its own standalone game.
That's
It
okay.
runs off
Far
the same
Cry
engine
Blood
as,
Dragon.
Far Cry Blood Dragon was a great game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean?
It what? It was amazing. What are
No,
you
I
talking
didn't
about?
I didn't even hear what you said.
Oh,
No. You know exactly what you said. You're just trying to fit in.
Yeah, don't hide it.
Uh,
Alright.
Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, great game.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Yeah, I heard that game was good.
Alright.
epic. Alright,
Epic awesome.
do we have anything else to talk about here?
I'm getting
We're up to-
Red Dead in the mail. It's coming.
We're up-
And when does that come out officially?
Red Dead Redemption 2 looks okay.
I haven't seen anything from it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's been no footage.
Shit.
Alright.
Listen,
Excellent.
I want to get hyped up for Red Dead Redemption 2, so I'm getting the first one. I never played it
Dude,
before.
just throw on your
I
cowboy
played
hat.
like
and
the
just go
Undead
shoot
Nightmare DLC, and then I was like, oh, this is okay. And then I just play it.
This is okay.
Yeah, that's basically what I was like. I played it, I don't know how many years ago it's been since I played it, but it was a long time ago.
So, like, what's your type of game?
What's my type of game?
Yeah.
Let's see. If we're gonna cut it down like super specific, I prefer 2D games to 3D games.
Okay.
Most of the times, I don't like RPGs. Most of the time, sometimes I can like RPGs a lot. I prefer platformers, and I prefer to have some type of weapon instead of just being like Mario or Sonic. I like Mario or Sonic, but like I prefer to have like a weapon like Mega Man or something like that.
Yeah,
Those are the type of games I like the most, really.
Alright.
Alright, like the old Final Fantasies you're talking about.
I haven't played any. I think I played like 5 minutes of Final Fantasy 1. I couldn't figure out how to use any of the menus, so I just gave up.
It's so
Yeah.
repetitive, all the Final
Ghouls
Fantasy
and
games.
Ghost HD.
That's the thing that bothers me the most about RPGs is that just like the battle system becomes so repetitive because
I know.
a lot of developers just don't do anything to change up like a lot of different battles. Like when you're going to like different areas of like an RPG, most of the time it's just gonna be like, okay, this area is gonna have like 3 different monsters and they're all gonna attack you in different ways and you're gonna attack them the same. And repeat that process again for like the next hour as you try to get through that area. It's just like, that's kind of fucking boring, you know?
Yeah.
Like if there was at least like more enemies or at least more variety on how you actually approach the battles, then it would be more interesting, but it's just not. And also the thing that bothers me the most about RPGs is the whole mechanic of grinding.
Yeah.
Literally, and this isn't a joke, anytime in an RPG when I'm forced to grind, I just fucking turn it off and then never play it again. Because I'm just
No.
like, this is a fucking waste of my time. And I'm,
Yeah, it just sucks the life out of it. You know?
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
do it again and again. Like,
That's why I like Undertale.
yeah, it's just like RPGs that don't require grinding, they require actual skill.
yeah.
Are the type of games that I like, because if you're just it makes more sense to get better as a game from learning it and just improving your skills than to just go grind for a whole bunch of monsters and just
Exactly.
quote unquote level up.
Spitting real facts. That's why I like Paper Mario 1000 Your Door. Cause
Oh,
like, it's
Yeah,
like,
I love the Paper Mario games. Paper Mario games are excellent.
yeah. Cause like, there's some variety to the battles, you know? So you
Yeah,
can
I
jump
played
on
like
them.
I played like halfway through the Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I don't actually own it. I just borrowed like a friend's copy.
Oh,
And it's
so-
been forever since I played the N64 one because I bought it when I was like 11. But I really want to beat that one too.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're great games. I like them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
dope.
Alright.
Our-
I think is that about it?
Yeah, let's wrap it up there.
Yeah, we're up to like 44 minutes. That's pretty decent.
Well, let's see. 44.
Yeah.
Let's think real quick. Anything else we want to talk about? Anything that's
me and Coleman and I both drink black coffee.
Yeah, we both drink black coffee.
Let's have a debate. There's three teams here. Team black coffee. Team. I don't prefer black coffee, but I'm all right with it. And team, I don't like coffee. Let's do this.
All right. So here's my argument. You just get a better taste of the coffee when you're drinking without anything. You know, it takes a little while to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's like, bam, it's great. Coleman, what about you?
Basically, I kind of have the same thing as Jeff. Like, I used to drink coffee with like cream in it and like sugar, and I was like, oh, this tastes really good. And then I had black coffee, and I was like, oh, this is really bad. But then I drank black coffee, and it's just like, I drank more black coffee, and I was like, oh yeah, I kind of like this better, because like you drink so much of that fucking cream coffee, and it's just like, oh, this has really bad aftertaste, and I don't like it as much. But this black coffee tastes really nice, especially when it's the French roast.
Yeah, the French roast, that's the way to do it.
It's really good.
Yeah, hazelnut can die.
I've never seen like Jeff so hyped over coffee.
You've never seen
coffee
it?
Does to people, man.
I've just drank a cup right now. Here, let's do some ASMR. Here we go. Yeah.
What?
What
was that sound?
I just did a fat fucking sip.
I mean, my argument is like, black coffee to me tastes like what Diet Coke is to Coke.
Oh, come on.
That's how I feel. I can't get into it.
That's not fair.
I always try. I always try to like drink black coffee, but I find it tastes like soapy water.
It doesn't.
It's weird.
If it tastes like soapy water, then you've probably had like fucking McDonald's coffee or something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty dumpy coffee.
Because they like burn their coffee.
If you like get some of the nice like French roast Starbucks shit that's just plain up black, then that shit's good.
I can't afford
But like
that
if you
shit.
drink like, well, it's just like even like Folgers is fine. It's not great. It's fine. You can drink it. But like McDonald's is like fucking soapy water coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they literally, like I bought a coffee from Burger King once, and they literally just poured water in it after they made like a little bit of coffee.
Coffee is nasty.
I know.
Breakfast is nasty as fuck, dude.
Yeah. Burger King in general is just horrible. Ask report of the week.
You know, I don't hate Burger King. If it's like, you know, sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, I want a Whopper, but like, their fucking breakfast makes me want to fucking puke.
I haven't tried their breakfast yet, but I'll take your word for it. I'll try
like
tomorrow.
the croissant sandwiches, don't ever get the ham one, because the ham is just so... Ugh.
Alright.
In other news, before we end off, it is late September. Super Mario Odyssey comes out next month.
Yeah. Dude, I am unbelievably hyped. I cannot wait.
My PP hard.
I think this is going to be the best Mario game. What do you guys think?
Oh yeah, I believe it.
I don't know if I'd go to say that yet, but I do think it's gonna be really good.
Quick, favorite Mario games?
Probably Mario World for me.
I will admit it's definitely gonna be pretty high on the list for me if it does come out, but I don't know if it's necessarily gonna be like the all-time best.
Well, what's your all-time best?
All-time best Mario? That's a really good question, actually.
World.
It's either,
World,
for me, it's either Super Mario World or Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
I probably would go with Galaxy 1 because I kind of prefer, like, Galaxy 1's sort of just, like, tone and overall aesthetic, but I definitely feel like Galaxy 2 has the better level design out of the both.
I haven't played Galaxy 2, but, Galaxy 1 is amazing.
Yeah, I am.
Nice, Shawn. That's completely related. Epic.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay, that just came to me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little stars in the logo. Yeah. All right. Anyways, it's 2
the
a.m.
second one also have something?
I don't know. Probably.
You were Mr. Gay too.
Yeah.
No, don't say something. It actually does. Hold on. Let me get it real quick.
Ray's gonna get it.
This is the KAW podcast. Funny XDs.
Funny moments.
Corner.
Watching it live, folks.
Yeah.
any
Broadcasting
of
on
this.
shortwave radio.
The frogs are turning the water gay.
Yeah, I agree with
The
that.
frogs are turning the water gay.
Yeah. The black coffee's turning the Diet Pepsi gay. Yeah.
Don't eat the frogs.
Yeah.
God.
Ray, where is it?
Hold on. I can't even find anything for it.
Alright, then it doesn't exist.
You are.
Oh.
What the fuck? That doesn't even make sense.
What?
It just says URMIAY. Like what?
You are Mr. You are May.
Yeah.
You're.
Oh.
You're May.
I thought it was actually something spelled out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Disappointing.
Epic.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're ending it on a low
oh wait,
note.
no. Your guys' favorite Mario games.
Mario World. Definitely.
What's your
Alright.
favorite
Or
Mario,
Galaxy.
Shawn?
Yeah.
I don't play any.
Why
Oh.
not?
Kick him out. Kick him out
I
of the
don't,
group
I don't
chat.
have an
I'm
Listen,
getting him out of
I'm
here.
your
Hey, he's
resident-
out of
I'm
here.
your
Hey.
resident- Oh, fuck.
How do we get him back?
I'm
Oh, there he is.
just gonna have my
Alright,
own
what's up?
podcast here.
Hello.
My favorite Mario might be 64, just for the way. I don't really like 64, but I like the way it plays and stuff, and I like the ROM
Yeah.
X.
Yeah,
64 is a
definitely.
great
I
game.
think 64 definitely controls really smooth, especially for the time, but I feel like a lot of the levels just aren't exactly designed perfectly for that control
Mhm.
scheme.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I definitely feel like Sunshine did a lot better, because it had that same sort of control scheme, but it gave you bigger sort of worlds to explore in.
Yeah.
And I definitely feel like that's gonna be like even better in Odyssey, because they're giving you like these basically huge fucking playgrounds to run around.
Fuck yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah, Sunshine controls really great. You know, it's like a lot more like dynamic than 64. I'm playing Sunshine now, and I'm just noticing the differences. It's like it's really fun, but Mario Odyssey looks like it's really elaborating on the original 64 control scheme, and
Yeah.
that looks cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Alrighty then.
Let
So
it be
we're
known
up to-
here that Mario is for gay boys
Exactly.
who like to suck on corn cobs. There we go. We did it.
Alright, that's the end of the episode.
Bye. You know how to see you next
Bye.
time.
Do.
Welcome back to the super amazing end card tournament.
Today we got Master Chief versus Mario. Who would win?
Yeah.
It's Mario. He jumps on
Dude,
Master
Banjo
Chief's
Kazooie.
head.
Jake Paul
Yeah.
would win because he's.
Dab on those on those who nay. Haha.
Dude.
Nay on the gay man.
Subscribe to Shadow Darkness 9 on YouTube.
Don't.